Okay, so I'm going to show you how to start off with it's a slip knot and then chain, and that is basically how you'll start every crochet project. I'm sorry for the stuff in the way. I don't have like a tripod or anything helpful. So okay, so with your yarn, this will be the tail end where it cuts off, and then this that connects to your ball of yarn is the working yarn. And I'm using a bigger hook than I think I recommended to you, just because it's easier to see since I'm showing you in the video. So to start the slip knot, you are going to take the tail and cross over the working end to make almost like a ribbon shape. So the tail sits on top of the yarn, of the working yarn. And then you are going to take the loop and cross that down so it almost is like a pretzel shape. And then you are going to take your hook and you are going to grab this piece underneath. So if you look, you see there's one here, this one underneath, and you are going to pull up, and then you're going to grab the tail and the working yarn, if I can do it, and you are just going to pull. And then you can pull the tail, you can pull the working yarn, whatever way, just to pull it closer to the hook. And the slip knot is easy. If you, for some reason, you have too long of a tail or not long enough, you just pull it out. So that's the slip knot. So let me do that again. There's easier ways, but to start with the slip knot, like if this is your first time, it's easy to put it down so that way you can kind of see what you're doing. So, all right, so the slip knot is on the hook. For a granny square, you are going to do a chain 4. So chain 4s, to chain, you just put the yarn over your hook from the working end and you pull through, and that's one chain. So again, for a chain, you put the yarn over and you pull through. That's 2. Yarn over, pull 3. Yarn over, pull 4. So for a lot of projects, you usually need more than 4 chains, but with a granny square, you only do 4 because you're doing a double crochet throughout most of it. And the granny square is just double crochet and chains. So now I'll show you how to do the double crochet. This may be something you want to practice. If you want to just make a bunch of chains and then just practice double crochet throughout the chain, but since we're doing granny square, this is what we're going to do. For double crochet, you're going to put the yarn over like that, and in the first chain that you made, this one down here, you're going to put the hook through the chain, you're going to yarn over again, and you're going to pull through. So now you have 3 loops. So now you're going to finish off the double crochet by doing, with the working yarn, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. So when you're doing the granny square, you're going to work in the beginning just out of this first chain. So it can get a little difficult, which is why I suggest a bigger hook, because the chains are generally bigger, so you can get the hook through. So now that you did a chain 3 and a double crochet, this chain counts as 1 double crochet in this cluster. So I'll explain a little bit more in when I send you the video, so that way you can kind of read what I'm talking about. So then you're going to do 1 more double crochet. So yarn over through that first chain, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. So this is your first double chain cluster. For granny squares, it's generally 3 clusters and then a chain somewhere in between. I'll again show you as we get further. So now to go on to the next cluster, we are going to chain 3. So you yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. And sorry, my air just kicked on. I hope you can still hear me. I'm as close as I can to the phone, so. All right, so now that you have your cluster and your chain 3, you're going to do another 3 double crochet cluster. So again, it's yarn over, through the first chain, pull through, so you have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And you're going to do that 2 more times in this cluster. So yarn over, pull through 2, or pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, 1 more, yarn over, you go through the first chain, you pull through, so you have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's what a normal cluster of double crochets look like, not counting the chain. So you're going to do that 2 more times, so you have 4 clusters. So you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. You're going to yarn over into the first chain, pull through with 3 hooks or 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through for 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over into the chain, pull through for 3, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So you kind of get in a rhythm of doing this because you're basically just counting to like 3s. So again, it's because you're doing the yarn over, that's 1, pull through for the 3, and then it's just 2, so 1, 2. And once you get the hang of it, it actually goes a lot quicker than you would think. And I tend to do a double crochet more than a single or really any other crochet because it's so long. It not only works up quicker, but it's also a really pretty stitch with a little twist. So when you get to the last 3 double crochet cluster, you're going to chain 3 again, 1, 2, and then 3, and you're going to join in the first chain that you made. So right, if I can get this to work out, right there. So it looks like, and you're just going to slip stitch. So I'll show you. You insert your hook, you yarn over, you pull through, so there's 2, and then you don't have to yarn over again, you just pull the first loop through the second loop. Alright, so there is the beginning of your granny square. So now I'm going to show you how to get to the second row. Again, you're going to continue with the slip stitch, which is really simple. It's just and you're going to do it twice. So it's insert, pull up, and then pull through with the first hook or first loop. I'm sorry, I haven't had my coffee yet. And then you're going to insert again underneath the chain 3 corner, and you're going to pull up and then pull through that loop. So now you're at the first chain 3 corner, and then you're just going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to do 2 double crochets, but you're not going to move on and do onto the next corner just yet. You are, hold on, my yarn. So now that we have that, we have to work on expanding and getting more spaces for you to do your double crochet. So to build onto the corner, you do your 3 and then you chain 2, and then you do another double in the corners, or another 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. And then you just go to the next corner. You don't have to chain in between. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to double chain again. 2, double crochet. 1, 3 times. 2. Yarn over, through, pull through 2, and then pull through 2, and then yarn over. You're going to go right to the next one. So in each corner you're going to have 6 double crochets and 2 chains. And then in between you have the spaces, and that's where you'll work on the next rows. 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, yarn over, 2, through 2, yarn over, insert, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over again. As you can tell, once you get the hang of it, it goes a lot faster. Definitely practice and don't get frustrated, because it takes some time to figure it out. I have had many projects where I had to walk away from it, which is okay. So now that you've finished all 4 corners, you see the square, you are going to insert your hook again into the first stitch, the first chain that you made on this corner, and you're going to slip stitch through. And then I'm going to show you in the next video how to add another color and work with that color. So for this one, you're just going to yarn over and pull through the loop and pull it a little tight, and then you're going to cut this part and fasten it off and just leave this hanging. So I will send the next video once I get everything situated to start the next color.